And some of the big,
Down
let's get the
below.
party started.
Let's see. What's up? Just got off work.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
But like on here, I don't think I'm even ranked here. I don't know why. I think I ain't played enough. But I just tried it. I tried.
32.
Now the number 3 pick in 2012, it's Trent Richardson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now third and 13.
I had a Tom Brady, but I got rid of him.
Here's Stafford. Surveying the field. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 19 yards there on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long.
So you never know. Had to surprise him like a birthday party.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Stafford. That's complete to Bolden. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And then
double team, and it's intercepted. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
I think we played before.
It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play. And a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Giving away gifts.
That's fielded in the end zone. Uses the stiff arm.
No, like I know.
He'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Like I knew
Cowboys
you wasn't
offense
blitzing.
heading back out and ready to go again.
Me giving away gifts. Like me giving away gifts like that. Like just crazy.
They start on the ground. It's Richardson. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in your coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Sam Cook on now to punt it away.
He said he came prepared this time, huh?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's when you touched it. I haven't heard from him in ages.
They'll run here. This is Dexter McCluster. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going.
Wilson
is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
So Dallas Clark with the catch there, and he stands number 4 all-time in Colts history in receptions.
And that goes all the way back to 19.
And escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Graham in there to sack him for a loss of 6. McCluster. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
I know some dude ran like a
by now that every
15-yard run with Tom Brady.
To the end zone. These short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action.
How you let him do that?
To control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Lamar Miller. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's McCluster. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that
Hit that ball.
because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
And Zuerlein's kick is good.
And
the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the 18-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the
trying to set the screen, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient with catching the football and being comfortable, because you never know when a big play like this will happen for a big man.
Now, post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
He was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys.
Gotta get out of this part of the end zone right now.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
They are like 80. Yeah.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Throwing again at Stafford. It's caught left side. Bolden. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. There's Stafford. Johnson the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now it's Stafford, and that is incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys are always taught, find the 1st down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the 1st down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too
Tom
pleased
Brady,
that they
like,
didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put
People
points
can
on
get
the board.
there,
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brady now to throw. And to the left side here, Wilson. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun on the other side of the ball.
It's a big play that time by the Jets. 35 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. Now Brady. Looking for Clark. He's got him complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dallas Clark, 68 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. I don't know why I have a good game one game and a bad game the next. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
I'll play the game, then I'll leave.
Okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll
Come
run
on,
again with Richardson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So it'll be first down here after the run. Toss play, Richardson. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
I got that one
Jets there in on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the ground, here's McCluster again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it doesn't?
No, that's how he left it in
this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brady trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I could say it was like
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now. Because
try to get an Anthony Barr. I was supposed to get him, but someone outbid it.
Moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Not that
symptomatic.
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
But, like,
when you put together
if you get, like,
defense,
him or, like,
what we're seeing in this game.
Andre Williams,
attacking and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Stiff-armed him.
Yeah, like, him, like, every time he's in the tackle battle, you can just, like, press X with him, and then he'll just break.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Like, you ain't got to press, like, triangle or nothing like that.
Back now in Atlanta.
Because that's what I was doing.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yeah, and like,
the offense lining up first and 10.
Have that chemistry or something. And I got a campus hero lineman too.
Now a toss to Richardson. Fighting through. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you.
And he is into the end zone.
He be dragging people.
Touchdown. Trent Richardson, 26 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Yeah.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one
I got on, like, in the option, like,
yes, the offensive line has to get
I played the, like, bad now, like, adding that
receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need
like, I feel like he do run like a
nasty.
But he's only at 84.
Just to send it away.
And then, like, I was playing the challenges, like, if you play the one challenge, play for something, I forgot what it's called. I had 25K off of doing the challenge.
Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception.
You got to beat all 4 challenges, and then add 25,000. And that's how, like, I got some of my people I got now.
Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good.
You might get 25,000 coins. You might get 50 coins.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, like get anywhere like
position now is really a glorified wide receiver. We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well.
I'll be doing the challenges
every now and then. They don't come down with the football.
If I'm not playing nobody online, I'm doing
challenges. And he's got an open man, Clark. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Time for a break. We'll come back to
and I got the
after this.
Javon Curse, like his chemistry is
and with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
That's why
Brady going to go on fourth down. And Allen's got it. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Brady. And that'll be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when
I need another,
and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. And the D has an extra defensive back here on a very important third down.
Definite pass here.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the Cowboys defense is going to get on the football back. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah, like I tried to sell him one time.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on
Matter of
fourth
fact,
down.
I did sell him, but
so trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down.
Like no one really wanted him.
And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. New York set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball. And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Roman Harper, the one who picks it. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, I got the playmaker.
A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the...
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, it's Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. Brady going to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.